I go by Pawchime. If you recognize me, then you probably recognize some of my Animal Crossing collection. I have a little bit here on my piano. Um, I thought I would come on here and explain why I like Animal Crossing so much, why I have so much crap of it, why it actually means something to me. I mean, people ask me, why'd you get a cookie tattoo? Is it that serious? And yes, it is. It is that serious. I'll tell you why. So, I am late diagnosed autistic adult. Very late. I was diagnosed when I was 25, 26 years old. And when I got that diagnosis, a lot of stuff started to make sense to me. And not only that, I'm eldest daughter. Okay. I have severe depression, severe anxiety. I don't have a good relationship with my parents. And not to like further trauma dump or anything here, but when I was growing up, I was parentified to the max. No one really asked me what I wanted, how I was feeling. I was basically I was disregarded. I was not really thought about. I was highly unsupervised when I was a child. Knowing all of this, growing up like this, I just kind of went along with what everybody wanted. If I could keep the peace, then that's what I was going to do. I never really considered or knew I could even consider myself first or at all. I always put a lot of that energy into my younger siblings. I have four sisters. I put a lot of my energy into that, into making sure that they were okay. I spent a lot of time trying to figure myself out and why it felt like people had different manuals to life than I did. I did not understand it. And it wasn't until I actually got married and became a little bit older that I realized that, oh, there's not something like actually wrong with me. I just need I need help. I need help and I need guidance. Um, and it also wasn't until I got medicated as well for depression and anxiety that actually helps tremendously. Um, and it wasn't until I met my husband when someone finally asked me, like, hey, what do you want? What do you think? What do you want to do? And trauma doesn't fix itself overnight, right? So anytime he would ask me those questions, I would say, I don't know. Like, what do you want to do? I'm down for whatever. And I pretty much am. I'm pretty easygoing. So I think I'm pretty easygoing considered, like, to me I am. But I kind of just go along with whatever. Fast forward, right? COVID hit. Okay. COVID hit. Everyone was locked up in the house, right? Um then, like most people, I also found Animal Crossing during the pandemic. I had no idea Animal Crossing was actually like a thing because I never like explored any of that stuff. I did play games when I was younger, but I played games that my uncles would play. I played games that my cousins played. I played games that my friends had. Um, and I don't even know if I would consider them my friends, like, especially when I was younger, because I was just around them because I didn't know where my parents were. I was just at their house chilling. I didn't know what else to do. So I just did whatever they did, just so I wasn't, like, by myself 24/7. Um, anyway, I'm getting off track. So I found Animal Crossing, and nobody suggested it to me. Nobody said, you should try this game. Nobody said nothing. I saw it. I wanted to try it. I wanted to buy it for myself. I had a hard time wanting to buy it for myself. My husband had to convince me. He said, you do not need like a logical reason to buy this. If you want to buy it and if you want to try it out for you, then that's all the reason we need to buy this. So we did. And I ended up absolutely falling in love with this game. Absolutely falling in love. And I could see why it would resonate so much with me. I always grew up loving animals. Right now, I have 5 dogs. Okay? I have 5 dogs. 4 dachshunds, 1 big dog that's half German Shepherd, half Shar Pei. We have 2 turtles outside, a fish tank inside, and then outside with the turtles, we have fish and koi. We love animals. And if we had a bigger house, we would have a farm. We would have a farm, maybe even a zoo. Maybe even a zoo. I've bounced the idea around of having like an animal sanctuary, like a dog sanctuary or anything like that hundreds of times. I don't have the means to, and I don't have the health to, and I don't have the money to. If I could, I absolutely would. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, the animals. I love all the animals in Animal Crossing. I also love all the mundane, small, tiny stuff that just, it fills my soul. I don't need anything grand to be happening. I will wake up and just be thankful that it's a new day, right? So every sip of tea, every bite of like a piece of cake or something, I don't know, every time I see my dogs, every time I get to drive, it's all such a privilege. And in Animal Crossing, that's all you do. That's all you do. Simple chores, wake up, go to work. You literally go to work, right? And for some reason, it's fun. You know, you get to hang out with the little villagers. You get to have, you know, and there's also some type of control, right? You get to control who is on your island. You get to control what flowers are there, what the houses look like. You get to have some sort of say. And growing up, I did not have any of that. I did not know I could be in control. I did not know. Now I have a control problem. Now I love to be in control. I want to decide. I want to be the decider, right? So I don't know. That's just why I like it. It became something that it like one of the first things that I was like, "Oh my God. This is not mine, but something that I chose and something that I actually like. I love it actually." Okay? And it might seem like I have a lot of Animal Crossing stuff compared to like hardcore collectors. I really don't have that much stuff. Also, I don't even know if I would consider myself like a textbook collector, because I don't care about no resale value. I'm opening it. Open so I can enjoy it. I hardly ever keep anything in the box. If I buy something that is sealed, I open it. Cuz I did not get the joy. I did not get the joy of buying something brand new and then opening it. So if I find it unopened, I'm going to open it. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it like I'm 8 years old and it's Christmas Day and I'm opening it and it's just for me and it's mine. I went on a little tangent. But do you see what I mean? I'm not a collector that's like, oh, I need this just to collect it. Technically, I don't need anything. I want it, and that's fine. I want it, to collect it, to have it, to experience the game. I did not get to grow up and go into the store and pick something out that I truly wanted. If I did have the chance, say like my aunt or uncle said, pick whatever you wanted. I don't know. I grew up poor. So I would try and pick like the cheapest thing, right? I would pick up like a deck of playing cards or like Uno because I felt bad. I felt guilt. Straight up guilt. Like from a very young age, right? So it just all goes and ties back into trying to just keep the peace. I didn't want to upset anybody. But I don't know. For some reason, Animal Crossing just resonates so deeply with me and with my soul. Community, right? Community. Slow mornings. Just the very mundane things. And I don't have the best health. Okay? I don't. So, finding the beauty in everyday things is something that's very, very important to me. And like I said before, I already have severe depression. I have severe anxiety. I don't need anything else giving me crap, making me feel bad, okay? The simpler my life can get, the better. And back to all of the hardcore collecting, that's what I meant to talk about. Going back to the collecting, like I said, I don't have that much stuff compared to the hardcore collectors. The stuff that I do have, I kid you not, what's today? It is July 13th. I just started hardcore collecting Animal Crossing February of this year. I finally gave myself permission to start buying stuff without reason, like without logical reason, right? So like it's not a vacuum cleaner that I can use to clean my house every day. It's not like a car that I can drive to work. It's not, it's not something to really improve, but it kind of does. It improves me. It improves my heart. It improves my joy. It improves my childhood self. So I'm buying it. I just started, okay? I just started collecting Animal Crossing stuff. And I'm finally finding the joy and allowing myself to do that. And it took me a really long time to do that. So yes, this is serious. This is legit serious. To me, it might not mean it to you or to somebody else, but to me, it's very important. Cookie especially, okay? Cookie, this is my only tattoo I have. I just got it about 2 to 3 weeks ago for my birthday. I've always wanted a tattoo. I'm an artist. I paint, I draw, whatever. I don't have any tattoos. I never allowed myself to get a tattoo because I was like, well, it costs money and it doesn't really do anything but be on my skin. If I want it, I should be able to buy it and not feel guilty. So that's what I did. I got a Cookie tattoo. And I got her because she reminds me a lot of me. Minus the depressed part. I don't think she's depressed. I don't think she's depressed. She might have a little bit of anxiety, but her personality, she just reminds me of me. And I was thinking, I found some lint. I was thinking, if she reminds me of me, and I really like her, then, I've come a long way. You know what I mean? If I like a character that reminds me of myself, then I think I'm improving. I think I'm improving my mental health. At least I hope so. So I got this for my birthday, and I actually have a consultation this Saturday with a lovely, lovely lady to add upon my tattoo. I'm planning on getting Marcel. I really want to get Blue Bear. Me and Blue Bear share a birthday. Love her. Blue Bear. And then I also want to get Isabel. I love the dogs. I love the dog villagers, okay? They're my favorite. I might be a little bit biased because I love dogs in general. But yeah, I don't know. And I've had people ask me, like, where do you get it? I am no gatekeeper. I get my stuff on Mercari, and I get stuff on eBay, and I get alerts, and that's how I do it. And I've also decided, for me, it's a big deal. I was at 200 followers for a really long time on TikTok. And I just started posting regularly about my Animal Crossing stuff. And I was like, you know what? I I should just post about Animal Crossing. It's what I like. It's what I like to do. Let me just post it. And all of a sudden, I got 300 more followers. So I have 500 and something. To most people, that is like, meh, like really tiny, minuscule on a scale. To me, that's a big deal. To me, I was like, God, like my mind was blown. Like, are you kidding me? So it made me so happy to see people happy for me and excited for me that I was able to get like all the amiibo cards that I got in my collection, and to see people who like the game as much as I do. And it doesn't even have to be just Animal Crossing. I like other games too, but I would be lying if I said that Animal Crossing did not serve some kind of, special place in my heart, because it really does. And I thought I'd take it a step further and maybe start recording me playing the game, and restarting a new island. Maybe if a lot of people are interested, or if just enough people are interested, maybe I'll start streaming it. I plan on recording myself like later today, maybe, restarting an island. I don't know how many times I've restarted. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, how would you ask? If you're wondering, how are you asking me right now? I'm the only one talking to myself in a camera. If you're wondering, have you played the other games? Yes, I have. But I have not played it as much as I have New Horizons, since that's the one that I was introduced to. My plan is to play New Horizons and then to play all the other games from scratch. Like, not from scratch, but from the very beginning, like backwards. So New Horizons and then going all the way back from the beginning. I have all the games, so that won't be an issue. But if you want to tune in, that'd be fantastic. And then maybe you can teach me some stuff, or I can teach you some stuff, and then we can all talk about it and have a fun time. I don't have Animal Crossing friends. I don't have a lot of friends in general. It's basically just me, my husband, and my dogs, and quite a select few friends that I love so much. But they don't play Animal Crossing. So I don't really have any outlet to share any of that to. So I was like, might as well take it to the internet. So, yeah. So if you want to see more, if you want to see how I do my island, if you want to see, I don't know, just if you want to hang out, I would love for you to hang out with me. I'm Pawchime on everything, Pawchime. It's on, TikTok, Instagram. I should really post more on Instagram. Instagram is overstimulating to me. I don't know why. I feel like everyone's just like posting whatever. Like, it's like I open it and it's like Vanity Fair. I don't post Vanity Fair stuff. I don't post Vanity Fair stuff. I just be posting whatever. I am on Reddit, Facebook, and all that stuff. But I'll probably mostly be posting on TikTok and, my dog came in, posting on TikTok and YouTube. So subscribe if you want. I'd love to hang out with you and chat and talk about Animal Crossing, and I love to visit some Dream Islands. Oh my god, I want to visit Dream Island so bad. I want to see. But I hope this resonated with some of you, and I hope to see you. Okay, love you. Bye.